Zionism has always been a part of politics and supported by politicians for as long as I can remember, and by many politicians all over the world. And once again, this time, Liz Truss, the Prime Minister of the UK, has said recently, um, and this is from the Middle East Eye. She was invited to a Conservative Friends of Israel event where she said she's a huge Zionist and a huge supporter of Israel. And during her run to become Prime Minister, she told the CFI that she would consider relocating the British Embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. And the next bit of information is from the Jewish Chronicle. And here she is from the same event. She's at the event that I just mentioned. And she says, she echoed what I've just said, but also she said that as well as being a huge Zionist and huge supporter of Israel, she pledged that she would take UK-Israel relationships from strength to strength. And addressing the concerns over Iran's nuclear ambition, the Prime Minister asserted, "Believe me, the UK will never allow, together with our allies, Iran to get nuclear weapon." Vowing her absolute wholehearted support, the Prime Minister said, "In this world where we're facing threats from authoritarian regimes who don't believe in freedom and democracy, two free democracies in the UK and Israel need to stand to shoulder, and we will be even closer in the future." First of all, one absolute utter imbecile. What freedom is there of democracy is there in Israel? Who do the Palestinians, if they are even allowed to vote for, who are they voting for? And where's the freedom when we want to say things, or then it's anti-Semitic, or is this or is that, utter nonsense that they say. But when it's their turn, then it's freedom of speech and freedom of whatever she said. I'm not going to even trying to look for again what she said. And then she's saying things like, she's crying about Iran. Have you seen what Israel's been doing? And you're crying about Iran. What's Iran going to do about their nuclear weapons and nonsense? Then she said something about authoritarian regimes. Have you seen Israel? Is she alright in the head? She needs to. It seems like she's not in her senses to me from what she said. I'm not saying she. It seems this is what I'm getting. So before anyone takes my words out of context, from what I've read, this is what it seems like. Because what she's saying and what's occurring in Israel at the moment, I mean, occurring for decades and decades, is she okay in the head? I'm asking that, genuinely asking that. Is she okay? Is she in her senses? Because, if anything, authoritarian regime is apartheid Israel, and lack of freedom, whatever else you were saying, that's exactly Israel as well. And she's worried about Iran. And one last message that I will say is, not just to the Muslims, to anyone that supports the Palestinian cause, supports Palestine, none of these leaders will ever grant us victory. Whether you're in the UK or America or anywhere else, 99% of these leaders will not grant us a victory in this cause. They will not make things easy. So when you think, oh, we'll vote them and they'll do this, or we'll vote someone else, they won't do any of this. And a question to Liz Truss, doesn't she know that Israel is what was it again? That everybody knows. It's such a common fact that even she would know, but it doesn't seem like she does know that Israel has committed the most war crimes and from all the other countries, and broken the most human rights violations amongst many other atrocities, and killed so many people. And she wants to talk about authoritarian and freedom and nonsense like that. Does she agree with what the UN facts say, or are they wrong? And don't be surprised, this prime minister, the next one, the one after that, one after that, the one after that, until we get our last breath, they will all support this apartheid, vermin, inhumane regime that is Zionism. The fact that even Jews themselves are saying Zionism isn't Judaism and they are getting killed, and they are getting killed. And when people catch the Israeli soldiers injuring or killing or shooting at the Jewish people who don't support Zionism, then they pretend and say, "Oh, we thought they were Arabs." So what are they for? They're not for Jewish people. They're not for any. They treat the Palestinians worse than animals. They don't care for anyone or anything. They kill babies. Is this what peace is? I've not seen in the history of mankind such a vermin-like regime. Like, put your weapons. You're scared, and they're scared about Iran, about nuclear weapons. And you're such a powerful entity because of your infrastructure and stuff. Put all of your weapons away and all your infrastructure. Keep it a level field, and remove the apartheid. You wouldn't dare do what you're doing because you're doing all of this because you've got your weaponry, you've got your soldiers, you've got the backing of all the allies. Remove all of that if you're such a peace country, and let's see what happens. And this is only the beginning. She's gonna do more things, and she will do it. And Muslims they're still going to be acting surprised, and then they're gonna say, "Oh, X, Y, and Z," but you didn't think about it before. You only think about it when things happen. We react. We shouldn't be reacting. We should be preparing before anything happens for us to react to.